Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. You're watching Project Joy Live. Today is Tuesday, April 18th, 2023. If you didn't know what day it was, you know what it is now. And that's a good thing about watching this show. Listen, you know what joy is today? Joy is finding the right foundation color, boys and girls. I don't know what it is about I've been very blessed. So I'm gonna find some wood to knock on here. I've been very blessed with my skin because I've never had a lot of acne issues or any kind of I haven't had a lot of issues with my skin, okay? But one thing that I will say is that it changes often. Like as far as the tone of it, it's weirdest thing. I'll buy a foundation and it doesn't, it'll be fine for the moment and then it's just not anymore. And I've never been like 100% satisfied with the foundation that I bought. So yesterday, I actually took my time in Sephora and I took the time to really play with some foundations. And y'all, I am a happy girl. I am a happy, happy girl. So I was thinking about that this morning. Sometimes we come on and we're like, okay, what's bringing you joy today? And we get into these very profound things. Like we're like, oh, the wind blowing through the trees brings me joy today. And my aunt and my grandmother came over and cooked me an amazing meal, and that's bringing me joy today. I want you to think of the silliest thing that brings you joy today. Maybe not even silly, but something that people would be like, I don't know if that's like really a joyful thing. So I want you to think of something, okay, and put it in the comments of something that maybe seems insignificant that brings you joy. And I want you to put that in the comments this morning, because sometimes finding the joy and being in joy is about finding those silly things or finding those things that are just on a whim, to notice the little things, right? So this morning, my little joy is finding a foundation shade that I'm in love with. Okay. That is where my joy is coming from today. 100%. Brittany's here this morning. Good morning, Brittany. It's good to see you in the front row. Kevin's here this morning. Hi, Kevin. Listen, you guys, don't forget to pre-save Kevin's song. I'll put the link in the comments when we go to break in a little bit here. William is here this morning. Yes, we're always having good vibes here on Project Joy Live. Kevin and William, have you found a foundation shade that you love? Let me know. What's something silly or something maybe not real traditional or real that's like a big deal that brings you joy today? Let me know in the comments. So today we are continuing our little AI journey here, and I mentioned to you guys if you missed the conversation that we had about AI yesterday, please go tune into that. And I still saw some comments rolling in after we were done with the show, and some people are still feeling some kind of way about AI, which is fine. Look, I'm not here to convince you of whatever, but I do think if you're coming, I stick by what I said at the end of the show yesterday, which is the only people that can take humanity off the table and out of the AI experience are humans. Okay. We're the only ones that can cause that damage and can make that an issue. So I, again, am looking at AI from the perspective of this is going to give me more time for the things that I love to do, which is the human things, spending time with my family, networking with people, having actual conversations. And so we decided that this week I was going to use AI to determine what we were going to talk about every day. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, create or let me know what the importance of the things that can help us find more joy in our lives. Okay. And so it came up with 7 different things. And I mentioned the 2 yesterday that we're not going to talk about because we're going to be talking about them on future shows anyway. So I just wanted to go over some other things. And today, the one thing that it mentioned we're going to be talking about is talking about self-care and how self-care can help us find more joy. Now I'm trying to scroll through There we go. Here we go. To get to a practice self-care topic. That's what AI says we're going to do today. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm hoping to bring this up live when we get to that segment to actually maybe type in some more things, and we'll see what else it says about joy in self-care. So we also have to do national days. We have birthdays to do as well. Let me know if you're celebrating a birthday today. We have actually one, two, three different Breakthrough Show Network alumni that are celebrating birthdays today. So that's super fun. And so I'm excited to get to birthdays later in the show as well. Are you guys awake today? Do we need some coffee? What do we need? Let me know what you need today and how I can help you to bring you more joy this morning. So let's get to our national days today, because we'll do that first and then we'll circle back to our little fun AI journey. Okay. All right. Let's do national days. So first of all, if you're in the United States of America, it is tax day today. Have you done your taxes? For those of you in the US, have you completed your taxes? How many of you, be honest, are last minute doing them today? Anybody doing them today? Let me know. I may be talking to an oldest child of mine. Have you done your taxes, son? Let me know if you've gotten them done. So make sure you do that if you haven't done that yet. In addition, let me know if you like these. It is National Animal Crackers Day. National Animal Crackers Day. Let me know if you like animal crackers. If you're in another country, William, do you guys have animal crackers in Ghana? Let me know. So National Animal Crackers Day celebrates a childhood favorite. A box of these sweet animal-shaped crackers not only provided a delicious snack, but also offered a little entertainment too. The celebration brings us back to our childhood memories and the many boxes of animal crackers we shared with our friends. Animal crackers refer to a type of small cookie baked in the shape of circus or zoo animals such as lion, tiger, bear, or elephant. The most common variety is light colored and slightly sweet. However, makers offer chocolate and frosted varieties too. Even though animal crackers are made with layered dough, much like crackers, they are sweet like cookies. And see, I never found them they're not super sweet at all to me. I don't know anybody that's like, ooh, let me get something sweet and goes for an animal cracker. They're kind of like in between. But I will say I never thought of them as a savory snack either. So when I heard now where is it going in my head? Shirley Temple saying animal crackers in my soup. I'm like, who is doing this? Who is putting animal crackers in their soup? Because I don't think of an animal cracker as a savory snack. Let me know if that's something let me know how you guys feel about animal crackers, because I heard that song and I'm like, who is doing this? It's a cute song. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits loop the loop. You guys know that song? If you don't, go look it up. It's very cute. Okay, but I'm sitting here like, who's putting animal crackers actually in their soup? I don't know. It is National Lineman Appreciation Day. So the guys that go, the workers that go up on the lines and work on the lines that are on the street, we appreciate them today. It is also National Columnist Day. It honors all newspaper columnists and their contributions to the truth in black and white. Some colonists need to go back to that. Okay. The truth is what you're supposed to be telling. All right. I just want to remind you of that, but we appreciate you today. Columnists have the ability to inspire a plethora of emotions that often result in action. What many may not realize is that is their intent. If their readers are not moved by their column, they have not done their job. With their own flavor and humor or satire, some columnists lighten the mood or play a role, while others strictly provide us with a different perspective, hard facts, and solid research. Whatever their style or approach, each columnist's hard work connects them to the world. So I love that. Definitely do. Brittany said no animal crackers in my soup. Okay. I don't know who does that. Who are the people that are doing this? Where did that song come from? I see Brittany and I had this conversation this last week. I don't like certain kind of foods together. So So I have little divider plates, first of all. But second of all, I don't like the sweet and the savory together unless it's like an intentional, like salted caramel or something like that. But like I don't like to have, say, a serving of shepherd's pie and actual peach pie on the same plate and touching and having no. Mm-mm. No, this is what we're not doing here. So I can't think of like who's putting actual animal crackers in their soup. I'm gonna have to ask this on the social media today. Um, in fact, I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna have a little fun, and we're gonna see if um, anybody answers by the end of the show. Okay, is there anyone out there who actually puts animal crackers in their soup? We're going to find out who's going to get deleted today. Okay. Okay. Hashtag National Animal Cracker Day. Is that what we're calling? I think I closed it already, but yeah, we're gonna find out by the end of the show if anybody responds to this, because I literally I can't. I have to find a good background here. We'll just use purple, and we're gonna make this public. Is there anyone out there who actually puts animal? Okay, all right. We're gonna see who responds. Who responds to this? Susan says no animal crackers in soup. See, I'm trying to figure out who does this. It's clearly not us. So somebody's doing this because that song had to come from somewhere. Maybe back in the day, animal crackers weren't actually sweet. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really bothering me at this point. All right, you guys, listen, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back after this to talk about our topic of the day. AI told us we need to talk about self-care today, so that's what we're going to do. Self-care as it relates to joy. And so we're going to do that when we come back, and I'm going to go hunt for Kevin's link for you guys as well. We'll be right back after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Today is Tuesday, April 18th, 2023. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. I think it's going to be a decent day out here. We had 2 days here. We're going to get into weather tomorrow, but we had 2 days here that were hot. It was really kind of obnoxious for April. I'll tell you what, we were up almost 90 degrees here in Southeast Connecticut. We're right on the water. There is no need to be rude, Mother Earth. Okay, there's no need for that. But we're back to what feels kind of like a normal spring, though I will tell you there's going to be a couple mornings where we're down in the 30s, which is also kind of rude because now we're more than halfway through April. Can we just have like 50 through like 70? That sounds like, not rude, normal spring weather. I wish we could do that, but at any rate, I've got my teenagers shaking their head at me behind the scenes over here. You guys, also want to remind you, I put in the chat to pre-save Kevin Kiley's new song "Climbing." It's coming out Friday. You may see him on here for Fun Friday, so I want to make sure that you're pre-saving it. Go to the link in the chat, and I think it's in the description of the video as well. distrokid.com/hyperfollow/Kevin Kiley/climbing. So it's easy. Just click on it instead of typing all that in. Just click on it and go and pre-save it really quick. Okay. Can't wait to see you on Friday, Kevin. It's going to be awesome. We have a lyric video coming for you guys so you can sing along. It's going to be epic. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right, now we need to get into our topic today. We're going to have a little fun with AI this morning because AI said we need to talk about self-care. All right, I saw Judith pop in. I was just talking about the fact that you actually share your birthday, Judith, with 2 other Breakthrough alumni as well. So we're going to be talking about the coming up in birthdays. But we need to get to our topic today, which is AI. AI asked, I said this earlier, but I'll repeat it one more time. I asked AI, how can we experience more joy in our life? And AI came up with 6 things. I used ChatGPT to come up with this, and you can access that on your computer, an app. I think there might be an app. I don't know. I use the computer for things like this because it's just easier for me than the phone. So the one that we're starting with today. So first of all, ChatGPT said, experiencing more joy in life is a common desire, and there are several things you can do to increase joy and happiness in your life. The first suggestion it had was practice self-care. Taking care of yourself is crucial to experiencing joy and happiness. It said this includes getting enough rest, eating well, exercising regularly, and taking time to relax and unwind. Right on, AI. So let me know some of your ways in the chat that you practice self-care. What are some of your favorite ways to practice self-care? And see how we are putting the humanity back into the AI experience here. I could sit there and say, give me ideas, but it would come at it from pulling information from places. I want to hear from you. That's what we're here for. So let me know in the comments some of your favorite ways to practice self-care. Now I'm going to try to share my screen, and I am going to share with you ChatGPT. Let me see what we look like here. Here we go. All right. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to say, create a list with explanations. Ooh, computer's not keeping up today. Explain of, let's see. I am getting a delay. Create a list with explanations of 5 ways self-care is contributes to our joy. And let me correct the mistake because my computer is trying to do too much at once. Let's see what it has to say. All right, you guys see this? How cool, right? Okay. All right, number 1, it's saying self-care promotes physical well-being. Self-care activities such as exercise, getting enough sleep, and eating healthy foods can contribute to our physical well-being, which in turn can increase our overall sense of joy. When our bodies feel healthy and energized, we are more likely to feel happy and positive about life. I love that. So when we take care of ourselves, it makes our bodies feel better. And when our bodies feel better, we are more likely to experience more joy. I love that. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. We're going to play webinar here today. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with number 1, that self-care promotes a physical sense of well-being. Let me know if you agree with number 1. We're going to see if we agree with what AI says here today. All right. So number 2, self-care reduces stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety can be major obstacles to experiencing joy in our lives. By engaging in self-care activities such as meditation, yoga, or taking a relaxing bath, we can reduce our levels of stress and anxiety, which can help us feel more calm and peaceful. I love that. And it's definitely a huge part of self-care for me. I know that so ever since I was really little, I experienced a high level of stress and anxiety. I've always been a more anxious person in general. I'm a worrywart, as they would say, and it's part of. I've embraced that that's part of who I am, but in order for it not to take over my life, I really have to work on that self-care portion, to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, as the great Kenny Rogers once said, to know when to take a step back and take a breath and do something for me and really take care of myself. So if you agree with number 2, that self-care reduces stress and anxiety, helping with our overall level of joy, put a number 2 down in the chat, okay? And I'm going to get to the comments when I'm done going through these 5. Number 3, self-care fosters self-love and self-acceptance. Engaging in self-care can help us to develop a deeper sense of self-love and self-acceptance. When we take time to care for ourselves, we are sending a message that we are worthy of love and attention. Ooh, that's a good one. This can lead to increased self-esteem and a greater sense of joy in our lives. I love this one. I love this one because I think that self-love, self-worthiness is something that so many of us are working on. I know that it's something that so many of us as entrepreneurs are working on as well. I mentioned that I attended the Wealthy Healers Conference over the weekend, and it really, like, it's almost heartbreaking to see how those of us that are in the coaching, healing sort of business can feel like we can make such a difference in people's lives, yet we feel some sort of sense of unworthiness that we're still working on way deep down. So I love that when we take care of ourselves, it's sending that message. We are worthy of love and attention. If you are giving all of your attention outside of you, you're not sending the message to yourself that you matter. How many of us needed to hear that today? Let me know with a number 3 in the comments if you love this one. Self-care fosters self-love and self-acceptance, leading to a sense of more joy. All right, number 4, self-care helps us to connect with others. Self-care activities such as spending time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies, or volunteering can help us to connect with others and build relationships. These connections can bring us joy and a sense of belonging. And this is actually going to lead into our next point that we're going to talk about tomorrow, which AI brought up, which is about connection with others and how that really impacts our level of joy. But when we engage in self-care, okay, when we take care of ourselves, part of taking care of ourselves is engaging with other people. And I think from an obvious perspective, other people can bring us joy, right? But other people can also shine a light on things about us that maybe we're having trouble seeing. Do you ever hear the term fake it till you make it? I'm not a fan of that phrase at all. However, I think a lot of times when we're struggling to see the value and worth and love for ourselves, when we are surrounding ourselves with people, when we're being intentional, when we're intentional about who we have in our circle to help us and have that be an act of self-care, they can help us see things that we don't see. If you think about it, if you are spending time with people who build you up, who say, you know, you're amazing, you're doing great things. Hey, you don't see this, but you really worked hard on that. You're making a difference in the world. Imagine how much better you would feel than if you were surrounding yourself with people who just bring you down, who tell you you're not good enough, who tell you that they don't care or just show that they don't care. Right. So I love this. Self-care helps us to connect with others, therefore increasing our joy. Let me know if you agree with number 4 by putting number 4 in the chat. Finally, number 5, self-care promotes personal growth. By engaging in self-care activities such as reading, learning a new skill, or practicing mindfulness, we can promote personal growth and development. This can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and joy in our lives as we feel a sense of accomplishment and progress towards our goals. I love this. And I think there's some people that maybe are not. See, I like this one because I'm a big learner. I love to learn new things. I love to fill my mind with knowledge. Hello, air sign. So I love to fill my mind with all the useless knowledge on the planet and useful knowledge. And so I love this one because when we engage in those activities, like it's saying, reading, learning a new skill, practicing mindfulness, that's a skill as well. You can promote your own personal growth and development. And when we have that sense of accomplishment, when we have that, oh wow, I learned something new. I have a new tool in my toolbox. I am now better at practicing mindfulness. It makes us feel more fulfilled. It makes us have that sense of accomplishment. And when we feel that, we experience more joy in our lives. So let me know if you agree with number 5, that we can facilitate joy in our lives through self-care because it promotes personal growth. I love that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let me remove that. So thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you, AI, for giving us our topics here this morning about self-care leading to joy. And thank you for those five things. All right. So Judith and Susan agreed with number 1. Love it. And Judith was saying meditation every morning, and that played into number 5, right? That mindfulness piece. Judith and Susan agreed with number 2 and number 3. And Kevin's like, me, oh my God. I love it. Number 4, yes, as we talked about those connection with others, people that suck your energy, yuck. Yeah. I mean, look, I mean, we got to be intentional about who we're surrounding ourselves with, but we're going to save that chat for tomorrow. Okay. Yes, agreeing with all, loved all of them. Brittany said, thank you guys for playing along with me for that. Here's the thing about ChatGPT and AI. When you put in a question, you may or may not get an accurate answer. Okay. You don't know what you're going to get. So there's no way that it's taking the humanity out of things because of the fact that you still have to use your brain. For example, the other day I put in who has been a guest on the Breakthrough Show Network. It listed people now from Chat GPT to God's ears. Okay. But it listed like Bob Proctor and Marianne Williamson and just big names like that I've never had on the Breakthrough Show Network. But like I said, manifest it for me, please, AI. Okay. Although the Bob Proctor one, it would have to be a interview from the other side sort of session. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun to do a little mediumship on a show where we're actually having a conversation with someone like a big personal development name who's passed? Like, we could totally, yeah, that would be fun. Anyway, now that we're gonna get all wooed out, we got right. I think that would be so fun. All right, we're gonna take a we're gonna do what are we doing? Birthdays. It's someone's birthday today. Okay, listen, in the celebrity world today, Kourtney Kardashian has a birthday today. Fellow show host Conan O'Brien has a birthday today. Actress America Ferrera, love her. She's fantastic. She has a birthday today. Also, actress and really one that really speaks to my heart. She's actually on my list of someone to have on my show for a few reasons. But Melissa Joan Hart has a birthday today. Also, comedian Jeff Dunham has a birthday today. You might know him as he has the puppets. He has Ahmed, the dead terrorist, and some other things. He's very funny. So Jeff Dunham has a birthday today. In the celebrities in my life, Lisa Baldy, that I went to school with, has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Lisa. And we have not one, not two, but 3 Breakthrough Show Network alumni who have a birthday today. Birgit Itza has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Birgit. Also, Aaron Strayer has a birthday today. And the fabulous in the audience right now, Judith Finneran has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Judith. And so with all of that said, here comes your fabulous birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kourtney Kardashian, Conan O'Brien, America Ferrera, Melissa Joan Hart, Jeff Dunham, Birgit Itza, Aaron Strayer, Lisa Baldy, and Judith Finneran. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today. You're so welcome, Judith. I'm so glad that you're here. So many times I'll do the birthdays and either people don't know that I do it and they don't want to come claim their prize, or or it's early or whatever, or late wherever they are. That's the challenge of meeting people all over the world. Okay. But happy birthday, Judith. I hope you are set up to have an amazing day. Are you in Florida or are you back home? Let me know where you're at. Yes, Brittany, 100%. We manifesting over here. AI manifester. That's what's happening. I wonder what would happen if I typed in create a list of dream guests for a personal development show like the Breakthrough Show. I wonder what would happen. I'm going to have to do that after the show. Now I'm intrigued. All right, you guys, I hope you are set up to have an amazing day. A couple quick announcements. All right. Declutter for Change Live has, let me fix this really quickly here. Declutter for Change Live has changed time. So they're on, Heather was on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Her time has changed. She'll actually 10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesdays, the first and third Wednesdays of the month. Okay. So you guys can catch her tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Breakthrough Show Network to talk about decluttering your home, body, mind, and spirit. The second thing I want to talk to you about is I had such a fun, incredible, amazing, out of this world conversation with Carrie Brunton yesterday. I met her in a couple of Shiraz's events and I talked to her over the weekend and we were like, we need to connect immediately because she's so fun. She is a webinar coach, but she pivoted because she's ultimately an events planner. And when 2020 happened, obviously things changed and nobody was doing events in person anymore. And so she had to figure out, what am I going to do now? I'm super, super pumped to have her on the show. We're going to talk about her journey, but you're also going to learn about a little French lizard with a mustache and a vest that smokes a cigarette named Leroy. You don't want to miss this story, okay? I don't know what else to tell you, but it's going to be epic, all right? So make sure you guys tune in tonight at 5:05 p.m. for another episode of My Way with my special guest, Carrie Brunton, Conversations with Entrepreneurs Doing Business Outside the Box. It's going to be amazing. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be, as I said, continuing letting AI kind of guide our conversation here on Project Joy Live. And tomorrow we will be talking about connecting with others, how that is really important to creating a sense of joy in your life. All right. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make every day a great day for a breakthrough and experience more joy in your life, because it's important. If you don't know how, go Google it or something, because you know the AIs they're getting smarter. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.